Hey guys, Legion here and welcome to a new Jurassic World Evolution 2 speed build. In today's episode I will build for the Tarbosaurus, which is the 4th species from the new Cretateous Predator Pack that I will build for on this channel. And if you haven't checked out those other speed builds on my channel, go on my channel after this video is done and watch those videos as well. And you're surely gonna find something awesome to inspire you for your own parks in those videos. But of course, if you want to support the channel, leave a like on this video, watch it to the end and maybe even share it to really help out the algorithm. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel of course to be notified every time I upload a video, so you can really be inspired for your own parks in Jurassic World Evolution 2 and get notified every time I share my ideas with you. But with all that said, let's get into talking about today's video's build. As you can see, for the Tarbosaurus I decided to build a big dinosaur footprint like this one. First I basically built the entire footprint out of light path and then I took a darker path to surround it. Then I lined the inside of the path with some walls. And later I sunk the whole exhibit into the ground as well as lined that slope with some rocks. This sort of creates a double barrier for the exhibit. Basically the rocks are serving for the Tarbosaurus so it can jump out of the exhibit, and these walls are basically for the guests so they don't walk into the exhibit either. In the end the whole exhibit turned out in my opinion a little bit small for the Tarbosaurus. It's more sort of a zoo-sized exhibit, but I think it's fine because I basically built that footprint and I didn't want to rebuild it either. In general, I think the whole speed build turned out quite nice. I think the footprint is a nice idea. I personally pulled it off okay in my opinion, but you can for sure pull off a better design. I didn't even have any reference pictures for this. Basically, I just took something out of my head, you know. Those footprints are actually also made in the game by something like the Tarbosaurus as well. If it steps into the ground on something like sand or for example, or snow, then you're gonna see those footprints formed in the ground. But then later I also built a little plaza, basically a circle-shaped plaza right next to the footprint, connecting it up with the rest of the park. Right there, then also in the middle I put some water and some amenities right around that. This for sure turned out to be the shortest speed build for any of the species from the new DLC. But I didn't really have any idea for anything else or anything bigger to build, so I basically want to pull off something creative like this. And also I've been pumping out these videos like daily at this point. It's been like 5 videos in a row now. This the 5th video daily coming out on my channel. But this is going to be the last of those daily videos on my channel, and you shouldn't be expecting me to do anything like that in the near future. Maybe once the new DLC releases, that's going to be next year. But that's a pretty long time from now, and the channel is also going to probably have grown quite a lot in that time. But yeah, after this video I'm going to be returning to my usual video schedule, and that's going to be one video every like 4 to 5 days. That's pretty much what you're going to be expecting from me. But speaking of the future of the channel, the next video is probably not going to be another speed build. I think I'm going to be returning to my old tropical park later. Before that I'm probably going to do a video on the new decorations and how to use them, since in my last video I asked you guys if you want to see some kind of decoration masterclass video, and I think a great point to start with that would be the new decorations from the new update 8. And so yeah, since quite a few of you guys were like, you wanted that video, that's why I'm going to be probably doing it, and it's going to probably be the next video on my channel. But enough of that said, I'm probably now going to talk a bit about the Tarbosaurus design, which is the main star of today's video of course. But yeah, as you guys probably know, I'm not the biggest fan of the Tarbosaurus design. I personally don't really like how it looks. I think it pretty much just looks like a T-Rex with some spikes, and I think in this game it doesn't really fit at all. The Cretateous design sort of makes sense, you know. It's pretty much a T-Rex that's differentiated from the T-Rex, because Tarbosaurus and T-Rex are really similar dinosaurs. But for Cretateous, of course, they had to differentiate it from the T-Rex somehow, and I think they pulled that off. I personally don't like how it looks, but I think you can agree that that's they fulfilled their purpose, you know. But as I've said, the whole design doesn't really fit into the game, and I personally would have way preferred something like a paleo-accurate Tarbosaurus. That would have basically been a way for Frontier to give us a paleo-accurate T-Rex. And also I think if they would have made a paleo-accurate Tarbosaurus, it would have looked even more different from the T-Rex currently in game with the Jurassic Park design than a Tarbosaurus that's inspired by the Jurassic Park T-Rex design. Of course, I'm happy for everyone who likes this design. I just personally don't really like it. I think from a bit further away, it looks really like a V-Rex from Godzilla or King Kong, whatever. But I think up close it looks fine maybe. The skins are also quite interesting, but nothing really timeless in my opinion. They're more sort of like the Atrociraptor skins, which I don't really like anymore. In the beginning they were quite nice, and if you combine them right, you're gonna get some nice skins, and that's pretty much the same with the Tarbosaurus skins. So in conclusion, the Tarbosaurus is for sure my least favorite creature from this pack, and I would have preferred for us to get something like a Paleoaquant variant for the Tarbosaurus instead of just having the Camp Cretaceous variant. And I really hope that they're gonna add something like that in the future. I don't really expect that to happen, but I've got my fingers crossed. But if you still want an Paleoaquant Tyrannosaur, I think a place to go with a species would maybe be something like Tarbosaurus or something. So we could still get like a medium Tyrannosaur that looks paleo-accurate. Also, I want to know your guys' opinion on the Tarbosaurus design and the DLC in general. Have you been enjoying building for the species just like I was? And how would you rank the species personally? My favorite one, would of course be the Utahraptor, then the Concavinator, the Gigantoraptor after that, and last the Tarbosaurus like I previously said. And also I'm later gonna have a community post up on my channel asking you guys which one of the builds for the 4 new species on my channel you enjoyed the most. But of course you can already comment that on this video if you want to let me know. Because I personally can't decide on a favorite one. I really liked all of them. They were pretty different from one another. All of them were even in different biomes. But when it comes to building, the most fun I probably had was with the Concavinator build, using all those mortar walls again, pretty much for the whole exhibit, just like back in the day, back last year when all of those pieces were new and we were pretty much using them for an entire park, like everyone was doing that. And I had a great time back then, and I thought it was a lot of fun to go back to doing that just a couple days ago. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the speed build, as well as all of the daily videos on the channel. But of course, I hope you're also excited for the future of the channel, and the next video is coming in like 4 or 5 days. And with that said, I see you guys in the next video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and everything. Have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.